All right. What's up, gamers? It's WDS Rebel. How do y'all like my new profile picture? The puffer fish. Do you like it? I thought it was funny, so I'm using it. There we go. We're posting to the live real quick. We are doing Trackmania again. I've been working on trying to platinum Trackmania, and I got one of the most coveted trophies ever, being the 200 career author times. That is one of the most hardest trophies ever sought after, as it was impossible until at least midway through about 2023, when there was enough maps available, and even then most players wouldn't be able to do every single author time of the career. I was only able to get about the first 10 in many seasons, and maybe 2 or 3 in the following, the blue, red, and black, as you can see. But I was able to knock that out. Now what we're working on now, we're working on the tracks of the days. Now we got a problem, because I actually already been working on some of this here. We go all the way back to the beginning of time. Here's my thought, right? The earlier maps would be easier, as people are still figuring out how to use the map editor. People are still figuring out how to control the new game. People are still figuring out what the community looks and feels like, right? I was able to get 6 author times in a row here, and I got one more over there. And I even got the gold for all 7 days in a row. Problem is, I got it on the PS4 version, and it doesn't directly transfer over all of the trophies perfectly. Like, for this trophy, it says I'm 99% of the way complete of the progress to get all gold in a single week. The what a week, huh? Trophy? And I did definitely get it on the PS4 version. I thought it would just transfer over when I got... I even tried getting gold again on all 7 of these days, but for some reason it's glitched. So I'm a little worried now that it might not work at all, and it might be what's stopping me. I may have to get some Trackmania support. I'm not sure that they can override trophies, but I don't know what else to do. I suppose we could try and run this map a little more and try and get that gold. This one's not that easy. I went to the doctor yesterday, and they took a bunch of blood and stuff, and they did x-rays and scans, and they couldn't figure out what's going on in my chest, because I have like tightness in my chest. I think it's probably from smoking too much weed over the years. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. And it's from somewhat of a sedentary lifestyle. Let's be honest. But they didn't have any answers for me. They, after doing all these blood tests and all this crazy hullabaloo, they gave me no information that was conclusive. They even told me we don't really know what's wrong with you. We know what it isn't. They said, well, it's not like a lump or cancer or anything like that. You know, it's not like, it's not a blood clot, which I thought maybe it was. Yeah, I thought those maybe the 2 things it was, because it feels like a tightness in my chest, like a lump maybe, or like a clot maybe. That's what it felt like to me. They said, no, that's not it. So you don't know what you're talking about, basically, you know, like, and it wasn't like I was trying to pretend like I knew or even said that, those options. I just kind of had that in the back of my head. Anyway, so they told me, yeah, we don't know. Just go to another doctor, basically. So all that was for nothing, essentially. It feels like, you know, like removing, like, to me, like, process of elimination doesn't help me a whole lot. Because I'm not a doctor, I don't know what the other options are, what the other things could be. Like, the 2 things I thought it might be, it isn't, so I don't know. I'm in the dark now. And I don't want to be Mr. WebMD. I'm not trying to, you know, educate myself on the internet right now. I'm not a doctor. I'd rather just have them deal with it. But this is the third time I've went and complained about this very problem, and they basically just told me, we don't know what's wrong with you. And I feel just, I'm really starting to get jaded with hospitals and medicine in general. It seems like it's just as medieval as it ever was in some cases, if not worse. And I don't have a lot of hope for, like, you know, like my pain's not gonna go away. It seems like, because they don't know what it is. They don't know where it is. I can tell them it's right here, and it feels like this, and I think this is what's going on. It's like, well, I can't see it, so we can't fix what we can't see. I'm like, well, look better. Like, I don't know, do another test or something, because it literally, while I was at the ER, it happened to me like 2 or 3 more times. It feels like a micro heart attack. That's what it feels like. It feels like the warning signs of a heart attack to me. Like, if you don't get this checked up, you're going to have a heart attack. Is what it feels like to me. And I don't know. That's just what my body is telling me. And unfortunately, we don't know. Doctors don't know. So I spent all day at the ER yesterday just to come home and, you know, feel bad about myself. Really, I should just hit the gym or something and try and stay proactive about my health, because that's really the only thing that's what I realized with this whole adventure. The only thing I can do is essentially count on myself. Like to me, that entire procedural, like the entire thing at the ER, total waste of time. Complete waste of time. I got 5 vials of blood taken from me. They put an IV in me, and they flushed my blood with this weird like saline, and then some color grading stuff to like make it to where they could see my bones or whatever on imaging and some shit. Like, I don't know what the heck was doing it, but apparently it was all for naught, because when they were done scanning me and stuff, they said, whoa, we can't see anything, so I don't know. Like, great. They put this freaking, the like medicine that they put in the IV to like make your scan show up like more contrast. They call it contrast or whatever. That they tell you about it too, but it's like, it literally, while it's flushing through your system, it kind of feels like you're peeing yourself, like you're pissing yourself. Like, it feels like it radiates kind of through your veins a little bit, and for some reason it kind of like tends to focus around your crotch. And I don't know why, but yeah, so it kind of felt like warm, like you're like pissing your pants. And I'm like, oh, this is great. And they warned me about it and everything too, but it's just like, okay, so I get to like feel like I'm pissing my pants, you're sucking my blood, you're putting, you know, multiple like needles in me, and checking my blood pressure and tightening my arm every 20 seconds or whatever, like to check my blood pressure. And I got this fucking thing on my finger, and I'm having to pee like 5 times. Like, I had to like disconnect and like reconnect so many times because I had to pee a bunch. It was embarrassing. It was really, really embarrassing. And just like, the whole thing felt like a waste of time. Like, I don't know, but yeah, like they started off being real nice to me, and by the end of it, they're just like, we don't know what you're here for. We don't know how to fix you. Like, you just gotta go home. I got real sick of it. Man, I can't even get gold on this thing. That was a pretty good one. If I hadn't hit that pole. Yeah, I had a really good run earlier. Just can't catch it. Nailed it. Quite close, not fast enough. Good. Nice. You need to aim for the guy, basically. Basically, aim for the guy. Good. Good. Turn out. Not too much. There you go. This is good. A little bit too spinny there. That's all right. I was like, hey, if it works. Yeah, that's it right here. Yeah, we gotta do a little more negotiating on that ice there. Work with it. Ah. That was almost full contact. But not great, apparently. That's tough, bro. Damn. Thought that was it. Nice. Come on. Come on. Yeah, baby. I ain't gonna get that author time, but that's a goal right there. All right. I'm trying to get 7 in a row again because it screwed me over. Putting in the hours, putting in the work. Only one way we're gonna get the platinum in this game. Putting in hours. Alright, it looks crazy. It's a minute long. Damn. Alright, I think we gotta go over here. Working with it, working with it. We're still here, still here. I'm just gonna go straight. A little bit wacky there. We landed okay. Not bad for a first run. Okay, still here, still here. Don't celebrate too early. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh, big air. Feeling the speed, feeling it. Still here. I might damn catch up to this fool. Yeah, don't celebrate too early. What we got right here? Oh, wacky. No way. First tee! First tee! That was good. Alright, I think I can do that better. A lot better. I think I can get this off the time. Might as well while we're here. Start clean, start clean, start clean. Little whack there. Okay, good. Have it, come on. Bait. Go with it, go with it, go with it. Learn. 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 There we go. It's right here, right here, right here. Good. Good. This was a little different last time. Okay, okay. Oh, we can work with that. I wasn't gonna get no AT that time neither. We gotta work with it a little faster. Work with that. Minute. Okay, that could be better. That could be better. Okay, a little tighter on that. Yeah, yeah, that works. Have it. That's it. Oh, right out the ring. A half second over all that, huh? I think I can. Okay. Okay, I can definitely get a half second. Okay, not quite that far. Okay. Middleton. No, that was it, dude. Ah. Little bit of grass touch, and that's all it ruined. No! By the hair of a chinny chin chin. That little bump. Dang. Dang, I was ahead. Damn it. That is a tough transition. I had the speed, I had a good line, then just that last jump is just so difficult to get just right. Good thing it's at the end of a minute-long track. I get plenty of practice at it. No, I don't. That was super good. Nice and fast. Holy hell, maybe too fast. Exactly, too fast. Okay. Well, let's practice that jump at least. I might be able to catch up, but probably not. Oh, wait, never mind. Damn, I'm fast right now. I had to slow down. I was going to hit that freaking ramp with like the force of an atom bomb. Damn it! Come on. Ain't gonna work. Nice. Really nice. Let's see what we're working with here. Really nice. Okay, come on. This is all I need. Damn it! Oh man, thanks for watching.